Hello, I'm Alex Fields. I'm number 22, and I'm a guard.
How did your last season of basketball go?
Um, it went a lot better than last year. I say we definitely improved on some things, but a lot could have gone better.
What could have you guys done different?
I think we could have played as a team more. Definitely shared the ball and more ball movement.
What team goals did you accomplish?
I think this year we played a lot more as a team than we did last year, but we definitely could have improved a lot more on that.
And what personal goals did you accomplish?
I think I played a lot more aggressive this year. Um, I put up more points than I did last year. And yeah, just playing better overall.
And what was your favorite memory in basketball?
I'd say probably, I think it was either last year or the year before. We were on the bus, and Keyshawn asked me if I had some cookies, and he asked me if he wanted some, and I was like, sure. So I went to throw them back to him, and I missed Keyshawn. I hit Hoover right in the face, and he gets up and yells.
My name is Shriji Patel. I wear number 13, and I play forward and center.
How did your basketball season go?
Could have went better. We had the potential to win more games, but it just didn't happen.
What could have you guys done differently?
We could have got to the middle more, drive through the lanes.
What's one personal goal that you achieved?
I had the most charges on the team.
And what's one team goal that you achieved?
We had a good relationship with each other, and I hope that we can keep that throughout the years.
And what was your favorite memory from the season?
When Johnny had 37 points and Landon got his double-double.
Asley, and I'm number 34.
How did your season of basketball go?
It went decent. There's a lot of things we could have did better, but it is what it is.
What could have you guys done different?
I think all around, just play harder, play together.
And what's a personal goal that you achieved?
Um, I had 37 points in one game. That wasn't really a goal, but I think just being able to play with all the guys and, I don't know, bring them more together, try to play a role as a point guard and leader, best of my ability.
And what's a team goal that you guys achieved?
We beat Riverheads and Liberty Bedford and played a good game against Stewart's Draft. But I'd say those were good accomplishments. If we could have carried that through the whole season, it could have been different, but it's what it is.
And what's your favorite memory in basketball?
Probably old school camp that we went to a couple years. We went 10th grade or freshman year and sophomore year, and that was really fun. I enjoyed that.
I'm Nick Totten. My weight class is 138.
How do you feel this was your last year?
I feel like we did pretty good this year.
What were your goals in the beginning of the year?
In the beginning, I would have liked to have made it to states.
And what goals of yours did you accomplish?
Going positive.
How did your season go?
Good.
And what did you enjoy about your season?
Going positive.
I'm Haley Funkhauser, and I wrestle 126.
How do you feel your season went?
I feel like it went a lot better than last year. I made a lot of improvements.
What is your favorite memory?
I think I really liked going to states this year.
How do you think you and your team can improve for next year?
Well, we have a lot of new kids on the team, and a lot of them are younger, so they have a lot to learn.
What are some things you can improve in?
I think wrestling more girls and getting more mat time.
And what are some personal accomplishments you had?
Going to states and placing 10th.
My name is Stuart Pirtle, and I'm part of the swim team.
How do you handle high pressure situations during events?
High pressure situations this year, we had a lot of them. We had a lot of big meets this year. I think mainly I just kind of focus on what I've done during practice, and that kind of plays into how the meet goes.
How do you prepare physically and mentally for big events?
The day before, usually I'll eat higher protein, higher carbs, and then a couple hours before I won't eat anything, and kind of get me into a zone.
What's your biggest strength and what's something you would need to work on?
My biggest strength is usually my starts. Pretty good at those. I'm pretty good at getting off the block fast and getting to the wall, but after that, the swimming is kind of where I struggle.
Who influenced you the most and why?
My coaches have influenced me the most. I think specifically my two main coaches, Leanne and Ethan. They're big swimmers. They definitely know what they're talking about, and it really helps me know what to do.
And what's your favorite swim event?
My favorite event's the 50 free. It's just down and back, as high intensity as it gets. It's the hardest and fastest event. It's my favorite.
My name is Ty Crashshore, and I've been a part of the Mountain View swim team for 5 years.
And how do you handle high pressure situations during events?
This is a weird thing about me. I think I tend to deal with high pressure situations quite normally. I mean, the panic usually doesn't hit until like after the situation is passed. So I normally don't have to deal with it in the moment. But like the few times when it does, I don't know. I started this like I do a little breathing exercise. If you look up, it's like 4x4. Was it marine breathing drill? Like that's exactly like what I do. Breathe in 4 seconds, breathe out 4 seconds. It works. I'd recommend it.
And how do you prepare physically and mentally for big events?
Again, kind of an airhead. So like I just kind of deal with stuff like as they come up. I don't get into my head about things. I just take the situation as is head on and don't worry about the
What's your
detail.
biggest strength and what's something you need to work on?
I will say that my big strength would be that I don't let the pressure get to me. But you can also argue that can also be my weakness. I may not take things as seriously as other people might like. And I don't know. I think my method of taking challenges on mentally is quite fine, but I can see, I can understand if people disagree.
Who influenced you the most and why?
Probably Stuart Pirtle. He wrote me into swimming. He was going into our 8th grade year. He wanted to join the Stonewall swim team, but he would have been the only 8th grade boy doing so for that year. So, I mean, he obviously wanted to swim with somebody he knew, so he somehow convinced me to do it, and he convinced me to do it for another 4 years. So he's the one who got me into it, and he continued to push me on and improve my times as the years went by.
And what's your favorite swim event?
Breaststroke. It's fun. I like it.
My name's Ava Piddington. I'm number 23.
And how did your last season of basketball go?
It wasn't what I had hoped for my senior year, but it was still good.
What could have you guys done differently?
Just ran our offense that we've always worked on and done our defense.
And what is a personal goal that you accomplished?
200 rebounds in the season.
And what was a team goal you guys accomplished?
Definitely just improving together, working together more.
And what was your favorite memory?
The pre-game locker hype music.